Hi everyone, it's Marieta, founder of ImmigrationBiz, business immigration attorney. Welcome to today's video. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell, and let's get started. Today I want to talk about travel ban, national interest exceptions, update, changing standards. As of now, March 11, 2021, I want to give you an update when it comes to changing standards. Now, before I dive deeper, I want to give you an overview. What am I talking about here? So, those who are not familiar with the Proclamation 10143, this is the proclamation suspending the entry, guys, this is not immigration ban. That being said, this particular proclamation is suspending the entry of those who are coming from countries such as Schengen area, such as South Africa, such as Brazil, such as UK, Ireland, and they spend last 14 days in these countries. So technically you can go to third country if you have a valid visa in your passport, stay 14 days, quarantine up to 14 days, then enter United States. But that's not what I want to deliver today. This is just an overview for those who are a little bit confused. This is not immigration ban, just so you know. This is entry ban, okay? So let's make a distinction here. That's number one. Number two, if you remember correctly, before March 2nd, there was this standard, certain national interest exceptions that was applicable to people who are impacted by this entry travel ban. And for example, technical experts, specialists, senior level managers, executive, investors, professional athletes, and their dependents were able to enter United States. Now, this was also impacting immigrant visa categories, okay? So US embassies in countries such as European Union, Schengen area, UK, Ireland, Brazil, South Africa, basically are not issuing non-immigrant visas, immigrant visas, unless you qualify for this exception. Now, because this exception standard has changed as of March 2nd, today I want to give you the overview of the changes, the new changes as of now, March 11, 2021. So first things first, I did already mention the old national interest exceptions. So I won't cover old national interest exception, but let's go and talk about the new standard of national interest exception. So first of all, it's impacting countries that are in Schengen area, okay? UK and Ireland. And that being said, this new standard of national interest exception is not impacting Brazil and South Africa. It's not. So if you're in Brazil or South Africa, yes, you are being impacted by the entry travel ban. Yes, you need to apply for national interest exception, but it looks like, based on this information, that you can still apply the old national interest exception. This new national interest exception is only applicable to countries in European Union, the Schengen area, also UK and Ireland. So effectively from March 2nd, who can apply for national interest exception? And by the way, like I said, this is including non-immigrant visa types, all right? This is also including immigrant visas, so such as green cards, okay? So you have to be able to apply for national interest exception, this new standard, if you want to obtain your immigrant visa interview or non-immigrant visa interview. So what are these new standards? Number one, you need to establish one of the following. Guys, not all of it. One is enough. Number one, that you are either married to US citizen or US lawful permanent resident, or you are parent of minor US citizen child under age of 21. If you can establish one of these, you're good to go and apply for national interest exception and schedule eventually your visa interview. Now, if you need help, you can book a consultation with me. Link is going to be in description below this video. Number two, you can apply for national interest exception if you will provide vital support of critical infrastructure sectors, such as defined by Department of Homeland Security. And by the way, I'm going to show you exactly what are we talking about here, because I want to go deeper. I want to dig deeper. I want to show you all these sectors. So we're going to remove the confusion here. Why? Because I'm actually feeling your pain, guys, and frustration, because many of you are actually asking me, I cannot schedule my interview. I cannot schedule my green card interview. I cannot schedule my non-immigrant visa interview. What's going on? Well, this is what's going on. So this is the new standard. So if you are able to establish vital support of critical infrastructure sectors, such as chemical, commercial facilities, communication, critical manufacturing, dams, defense industrial base, emergency services, energy, financial services, food and agriculture, government facilities, healthcare, public health, IT, nuclear reactors, transportation, water and wastewater system, or critical infrastructure linked supply chain. Now, vital support pertains to installation, acquisition, maintenance, and essential safety training necessary to sustain the supply and production chains in these sectors. Number 3. So if you are not meeting the requirement in point 2, if you are, for example, not from these sectors, but your travel would directly support creation or retention of US jobs, even though you're not from these sectors, you can apply for national interest exception. The proposed activity must physically take place in the US and cannot be postponed or conducted remotely. Okay, so you guys need to establish evidence. So for example, if you are about to hire, you are a business owner, you are a founder, you are E2 investor, you're about to hire people, you need to actually show that you cannot hire them via Zoom call, for example. You need to be physically present in the United States. That's an example. You need to have actually strong evidence to support this claim. Now, by the way, the point number 3, this was added recently. This will be interpreted narrowly, and the exception is designed for substantial job creation or retention. Department of State in Washington, D.C. will make this determination. So guys, again, this is broad, right? Because it doesn't necessarily mean that you will be approved, but there is a way for you to actually apply for national interest exception, okay? Now, if you need to travel to the United States, you need to request emergency or expedite appointment. If you believe that you qualify, you can book a call with me. A link is going to be below this video. And for business travelers, investors, and so on, if you really need to travel to the United States, you need to establish the urgent business travel. You need to demonstrate by evidence that this is urgent business travel. And then you will be able to apply for national interest new standard exception. Again, let me repeat. This is impacting countries from EU, Schengen area, UK, and Ireland. This new standard is not impacting Brazil and South Africa. So keep that in mind. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your comments, your questions below this video. If you need to book a call with me, link is below this video. And stay tuned for my upcoming videos. I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.